In this video, I'll be reviewing the new iPhone 5. Alright, so let's talk about the main feature on this new phone. And that is, of course, the new 4-inch Retina display. And boy, does it look nice. What Apple did with the screen is they didn't actually increase the width of the screen, they just increased the height. Now, Apple's theory behind this is that you can use it one-handed still. And I have found this to be the case. You can still use it one-handed fairly easily. Although I would say if you have smaller hands, it could be a little harder than the 3.5-inch screens on the 4S and all the other iPhones before that. Now, the 4-inch screen is absolutely great for playing games. As you can see here, Temple Run has been optimized for the iPhone 5's display, meaning it fills up the whole screen, and it just looks absolutely fantastic. A fair few apps though, including the YouTube app, have actually not been updated for the iPhone 5. If apps aren't updated, they will run in sort of a letterbox mode, and you won't be able to take advantage of your iPhone 5's, of the whole display of your iPhone 5. Fail. Alright, so an example of that is the YouTube app. So let's go ahead and open that. Notice how there are little black bars on the top and bottom. So it's basically giving you the iPhone 4S or iPhone 4 display and then putting black bars on the top and bottom. Google will obviously update the app and then that will take advantage of the full display. Watching videos on the new 4-inch Retina display is very nice, as it has a pretty much 16:9 aspect ratio, and it really feels like a widescreen mini TV. So the Retina display is 4 inches, of course, has a resolution of 1136 by 640, and it is 326 pixels per inch. And it is an IPS panel, and it looks very nice, as you can see. Another new feature on the iPhone 5 is the front-facing 720p FaceTime camera. Check out my channel for the iPhone 5 camera test. I already did an extensive video on that, and I'll show you both the front and back cameras, so there's really no need to rehash that in this video. Giving you a hardware tour. On the front, we've got the 4-inch Retina display. Here we have our home button, front-facing 720p camera. On the side, we've got the silent switch, volume up and down. On the top, power button. Side, the SIM card tray. And on the bottom, we now have the headphone jack and the new lightning port. So this is a big deal with this new phone. This will not work with your iPod docks and 30-pin dock accessories. You'll have to actually buy a $30 adapter from Apple, and that's a bit of a rip-off, I think, because it really should come included in the box. So the cord either goes in that way, or you can turn it around and it can go in that way. See, it doesn't matter which way, it will always be the right way. Talking about battery life, you'll get around 8 hours of talk time on 3G, around about 225 hours of standby time, around 8 hours of internet use on 3G, 10 hours on Wi-Fi. Up to 10 hours of video playback and up to 40 hours of audio playback. And of course, the new iPhone 5 has 4G LTE, and if you use that, that should drain the battery faster than if you're on 3G network. Another new feature with the iPhone 5 is the A6 processor, and I have found the iPhone to be quite snappy. For example, just like going in and out of apps, I find it to be very, very fast. Switching apps, going right back into where you were before. Playing games, I find it all to be much faster than the 4/4S with this new phone. So basically it has almost the same camera as the 4S, apart from, of course, the front-facing 720p camera. And it has 4G LTE and a bigger screen. So basically, if you have a 4S, you just have to think, 1, do I want a bigger screen? 2, do I want 4G? And is 4G even available in my area? So if you have a 4S, you probably don't need this phone unless you really want 4G or the bigger screen. And keep in mind that this phone also uses a completely different SIM card called a nano SIM. So you'll have to grab one of them from your carriers. You won't just be able to swap out the micro SIM from your 4S. So overall, I think it's a solid upgrade from the 4S. Although if you have the 4S, I wouldn't go running out buying one. I think this is more an upgrade for people with iPhone 4s. So anyway guys, check out all the other videos I've done on the iPhone 5. I've done a lot. Just go on to youtube.com/iTechEverything for all that tech goodness. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up as I really appreciate it. Drop a comment down below. Click that subscribe button right above this video. Follow me on Twitter over at twitter.com/iTechEverything for my news and updates. And if you have any questions about the new iPhone 5 that I didn't answer in the review, that's not a problem. If you have any questions about the phone, drop them in the comments down below and I'll be sure to get right back to you. See you guys next time.